We grew up believing Pac-Man was just a game. Bright colors, funny sounds, endless fun. But beneath the cheerful music lies a maze built on fear, addiction, and regret. Tonight, we step inside that maze and face the truth they never told us. Every dot Pac-Man eats looks harmless. But imagine them as pills. Endless glowing pills in an endless maze. Each one a desperate attempt to silence his hunger, each one pulling him deeper into addiction. The maze never ends. He runs, swallows, and runs again. There is no finish line. No freedom. Just another wall, another corner, another row of pills. Pac-Man isn't winning. He's trapped. The fruits, cherries, strawberries, are not rewards. Look closer. They resemble slot machine icons. Pac-Man isn't chasing food. He is gambling. Gambling with his soul, and the ghosts? They're not enemies. They are regrets. Memories of mistakes chasing him in the dark. No matter how fast he runs, they will always follow. When he swallows enough pills, he becomes invincible. For a brief moment, the ghosts scatter. Silence. Relief. But the effect fades. And when it does, the ghosts always return. This isn't victory. It's escape. Temporary and fragile. Just like an addict's high, or a smile that hides pain. Pac-Man isn't a hero. He is running from himself. Some believe Pac-Man is us. Humans. Running through the maze of our own minds, swallowing distractions, chasing fake happiness, hoping ghosts of our past won't catch us. Alone in the arcade, at midnight, you play Pac-Man. The ghosts don't feel like enemies anymore. They feel familiar. They feel like the shadows you've tried to forget. Alone in the arcade, at midnight, you play Pac-Man. The ghosts don't feel like enemies anymore. They feel familiar. They feel like the shadows you've tried to forget. Imagine the silence of space. Imagine losing everyone you loved. Now imagine being trapped in an endless maze with their ghosts chasing you forever. That is Pac-Man. That is Nikolai. But another theory is worse. What if the dots Pac-Man eats are not pills, but eggs? And the ghosts? They are parents. Parents trying desperately to protect their children. If this is true, then Pac-Man is no hero. He is the villain. The monster. The destroyer of life disguised as innocence. That explains why the ghosts never stop. Why they always come back. They are not villains. They are guardians. Fighting for something Pac-Man has stolen. The arcade no longer feels like fun. The laughter no longer feels sweet. Suddenly, Pac-Man doesn't look like a hero. He looks like the darkness we try to hide. Maybe Pac-Man was never meant to be entertainment. Maybe he was meant to be a mirror. A mirror of our endless hunger, our endless ghosts, and the pain we never escape. Think of your own life. The ghosts that follow you. The mistakes you carry. The regrets you hide. Just like Pac-Man, we run. We swallow. We survive. But the ghosts always return. Every corner feels familiar. Every dead end feels like a mistake you've made before. Because the maze is not random. It is a cycle. Just like life. Just like addiction, Pac-Man is trapped. No matter how far he runs, no matter how many pills he eats, he cannot escape. The maze has no exit. His hunger has no cure. His ghosts have no end, and maybe that is the truth. Pac-Man was never just a game. It was a warning. A story of us. Of the hunger we carry. Of the ghosts we cannot escape. In the end, Pac-Man's dark secret is our own. The more Pac-Man runs, the more we realize, he is not chasing victory. He is running from emptiness. Every corner hides fear, every shadow hides a ghost. And the maze keeps him prisoner forever. What makes it haunting is not the chase, but the silence in between. When the ghosts scatter, and Pac-Man is left alone. The silence feels heavier than the fear. Loneliness is its own kind of ghost. Some say Pac-Man's world is endless because it mirrors our lives. No matter how far we go, we run into the same patterns, the same mistakes, the same regrets. The maze is us. Pac-Man is not free. He never was. The walls are his fate, the ghosts are his punishment, and the endless hunger is his curse. Maybe that's why we keep playing, because in him, we see ourselves. So the next time you see Pac-Man smiling on the screen, remember, it was never just a game. It was a story of us, our hunger, our addictions, our ghosts. And like Pac-Man, maybe we're all still running. In a maze with no end.